In today's Health Alert this Sunday, we spring ahead, 2 a.m., moving the clocks forward by 1 hour. And while many love the extra evening sunlight, daylight saving time can throw off your sleep and, of course, impact your health. Our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, joins us now. And Doc, can you explain what happens to our bodies when this happens?
Yeah, first of all, I don't love that we lose that hour of sleep, right? But it may not seem like a big deal. But the darker mornings and later sunsets can knock your entire sleep-wake cycle out of sync. And adjusting to these changes actually takes time. Now, morning sunlight plays a huge role in resetting your internal rhythm. You see, as daylight increases melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy, shuts down your body temperature. And you know what happens is your body temperature rises and it helps you wake up. And then in the evening, melatonin kicks in, triggering that drowsiness. But with the time change, that whole process gets delayed because of the extra hour of daylight. On top of that, losing an hour of sleep can make it even harder on your body. And you got to be honest, right? Many of us don't get enough sleep as it is. I know I struggle with it. A lot of you do. As a result, you may feel cranky, moody, or just plain exhausted, right? But sleep deprivation isn't just about feeling tired. It's linked to heart disease. It's linked to obesity and cognitive decline. In addition, when you're tired and fatigued, that can be dangerous behind the wheel. And studies show that you have fatal car crashes spike in the days after the time change. And that's not all. Research actually suggests that heart attacks when the increase on the Monday after we spring forward, and strokes also rise in the first couple of days. That's why I hate this whole time change stuff.
Right, and why do we do it? But why do the heart attacks happen on Monday, and how do we prepare for the change so it doesn't happen?
Important questions. We don't know exactly why this happens, but your circadian clock also affects heart rate, blood pressure, and stress hormones. It's possible that the sudden disruption to your body clock could worsen issues like hypertension, high blood pressure in people, especially those already at risk, right? Heart attacks also tend to be more common on Monday mornings when blood is more prone to clotting. And so how can you make the transition easier, right? It's a big question. Try going to bed 15 to 30 minutes earlier a few nights before the time change. Shift your daily routines like dinner or evening activities a little earlier to help your body adjust. Avoid heavy exercise before bedtime. That's important, as it can be too stimulating. Get plenty of morning sunlight. Many of us can't, but do your best to help reset your internal clock. Use caffeine wisely. Stick to it in the morning and not later in the day. Avoid naps, alcohol, and screens before bed to improve sleep quality, and keep a steady bedtime routine. And these little adjustments, right, they're small, but they can make a huge difference. Most people adjust to the change within a week, but if you're still struggling after several weeks, it's good to check in with your doctor. So I'm hoping with all this stuff that happens, that we just get rid of this, because it's just all these bad things happen. There's no benefit to it, in my opinion. Just keep it the same.
Yeah, I hear you, Doc. Well, thank you for that.
Hey, my pleasure.
Get some rest out there.
That's right. Thank you.
If you have a health question for the good doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at AskDrNandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook or X. We'll get it right to him.